Hey, I am Adam Hurley. If you are new here, I am a men's grooming journalist. I have written for titles like GQ, Men's Journal, Forbes Vetted, Robb Report. That means I receive pretty much all of the fragrances that hit the market so that I can review them and curate my favorites for you. Blueprint is where I put all of my grooming expertise into one place, not just for fragrances, but for skincare, for hair loss, for hairstyling, all that. Here's where you can follow us on all other social channels and where you can sign up for our free men's grooming newsletter. Now today I want to curate 7 of this year's best summery scents. These are all fragrances that have launched in the year of 2025. They're all fantastic. They all cast this sunny, radiant radius. Now, most of them, if not all of them, will also wear perfectly year-round. They'll give you that summertime optimism any time of year. You can find links to each one of those in the video description below. And if you've got a favorite of your own, whether it's from this list or something else you tried from any year, not just this one, leave us a comment below. I'd love to learn what your favorite fragrance is for summer. First up, let's go to France. This is Vetiver Primavera. This is the 4th launch from Horace. It is the follow-up to their limited edition cigarette scented fragrance L'Etiquette, which they launched with the fashion magazine of the same name. Now, obviously, Vetiver Primavera would suggest spring. Primavera means spring. But in this case, I think it is a fantastic summer scent. Its citrus and orange blossom notes give it this really sunny squeeze. It dries down really softly, really stately. I know that this one has a lot of my editor friends really buzzing for the summer, and I think you will love it too. It's bright, it's brilliant. You can get this for under 75 bucks in the US. Same with all of their fragrances. The taste level is so high with Horace, there are no misses. Moving on, out of Chicago, Acqua Gardenia from Bianco Profumo. This is the 4th fragrance launched by the Italian-American brand, and it is their 4th smash, specifically a cucumber smash. This one uses cucumber water. It pairs that with gardenia. It's this incredible floral fragrance that I think will draw a lot of men into the floral category for once and for all. It's also got crisp Sicilian lemon in the top and musk, which it dries down into for the rest of its wear. This one is so original, which is what I can say about all of the fragrances from Bianco Profumo. It is so fresh, so balanced, so perfect for this list. Bianco boys, this is buonissimo. Blindfold is L'Objet's latest fragrance. This is a skin scent. It has notes of musk, suede, saffron patchouli. There's even some milky undertones in there. That suede gives it a really animalic element. This has become my current go-to scent. It is the one I am reaching for the most often, and for any occasion, whether I'm just going for a walk, working around the house, going to a dinner date. This one feels so intimate and cozy and personal. So I feel like it belongs to me, but also like it's a secret I get to share with anybody who gets close enough to me, even if it's within a few feet. I think it's gonna be a great year-round signature scent for the guy who wants something that feels sophisticated, but fresh, but a little alluring. I really can't think of an occasion where it wouldn't fit. So if you're a one-size-fits-all kind of guy, pick Blindfold by L'Objet. Obviously, if it's from L'Objet, you've got this design element to the bottle too. No 2 lids are alike. The paint crackles a different way on each one. And once the juice runs out, you've still got a great paperweight or bookend. Quick sidebar here, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the Blueprint Grooming YouTube channel right here. You'll get tons of fresh new men's grooming coverage, including the latest and best fragrances that hit the market, some tips on hair loss, on body sweat, on how to stay cool in summer. We'll cover it all in time. The 4 key notes in Ormonde Jayne's Vetiveria all stand out really distinctively. Obviously there's vetiver, but you also have lime, timber pepper, and moss. You can throw all of the outdoorsy metaphors at this one and somehow it works for each scenario. Forest bath, walk in the park, hike in the woods, summer picnic, day by the lake. you name it, they all work. But somehow I also feel like there's this high altitude element to Vetiveria. So it's almost like all of those things I just mentioned, the walk in the park, the forest bath, just imagine them in the Alps. So it's like this freshness at a high altitude. It's full body, but it's also light enough and expressive enough to just be your summer scent if that's all you want it for. But I do think a lot of guys will love wearing this one year round as well. In talking about Tropical, the latest launch from Arquiste, I want to first call back to last summer's launch, A Grove by the Sea. This scent is now a bestseller from the brand. It recalls a summer spent in Lopud Island in Croatia in the Adriatic Sea, and I think Tropical is actually going to give it a run for its money. These two feel like perfect companions to me. They are opposite sides of the same coin. With Tropical, we're going inland to the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, specifically to Merida. If you've never been to Merida, you'll walk down the street and you just have flat colonial style facades. And there's nothing assuming about any of these buildings. But if you were to fly a drone overhead of all these houses, you would see these verdant oases just open up. There are guava trees, there are birds of paradise just blooming left and right. Everyone's got a pool. It is so hot there year round, like 100 degrees year round, no joke. And Tropical is every bit as humid and as guava juicy as that picture, as that scene that it sets. It is so ripe and vibrant and colorful. I have been calling it a paradisiac because you smell it and it just sends you to wherever your oasis or paradise is in your mind. This one is fantastic. Potentially, arguably, even better than a Grove by the Sea. But do not make me choose. St. John's is one of my favorite cologne brands. Each of their fragrances recalls some aspect of life in the Caribbean, specifically on the island of St. John. Their scents, Vetiver and Bay Rum, are two of my absolute favorites, and I do think that St. John's latest, Camille, gives them a run for the top spot on the brand's roster. It is an ode to Camille Bay, which is in the Virgin Islands National Park. This is a woody, spicy, aromatic expression. It has really headstrong notes like cedar, black pepper, even rose. Those are all the ones that I'm getting the most prominently, but it's actually a very understated scent. Like the rest of St. John's lineup, this is a cologne expression. It wears light, it wears subtle, it's not going to over project. I always think of their fragrances as like a date night in the Caribbean. You might be wearing your beach or resort shirt, you've got your flip-flops on, you're with your plus one, you don't need to impress this person, but you do want to smell great for them. But even if you're back in South Dakota or Kansas or Utah, this is perfect for you if you like something that is understated, not too loud, but still feels strong and confident. It's pragmatic enough to wear every day for any occasion, but it's still stirring enough to satisfy the St. John's Island life brief. At the very beginning of this year, Gucci added 3 more fragrances to its Alchemist Garden lineup. Now, my favorite of that trio was Fiori di Neroli, all because of that namesake ingredient. Full disclosure, neroli is probably my absolute favorite note in perfumery. Some people staunchly disagree, but most people, when I say that, they nod their head, they agree. It is a beautiful, beautiful note to work with. For the uninitiated, neroli is the extracted oil from the bitter orange blossom. So it has this duality of citrus and floral that seems to suit everybody. To me, Fiori di Neroli is a pitch perfect expression of neroli. This one softens your edges. You'll be a much more zenful, relaxed version of yourself, or you will just project that side of yourself. Maybe that's how you already are, and this will just complement the nature of that. And this one is layering on the citrus and floral notes along with the duality of neroli. You also have orange blossom itself, plus bergamot, green mandarin, petitgrain, and there's some synthetic musk in there that give it this really beautiful aromatic dry down. I call this one my own stress sabbatical. It takes all my cares away. And for that, I say thank you to Gucci. That does it for me. I hope you are curious about 1, 2, maybe all 7 of the fragrances that we covered in this video. You can find links to each one of those in the video description below. Please, again, give this video a thumbs up if you made it this far. Leave us a comment on your favorite summer fragrances, whether it's from this list, whether it's from this year or another year. Just let us know. I'd love to hear it. And please, follow us on all the other channels, including our free men's grooming newsletter. And I will see you in the next video.